Right now, the state Supreme Court is hearing arguments surrounding recreational marijuana use in Florida.
And a group has collected enough signatures to get it on the ballot next year, but state leaders are trying to stop that. News 6's Mark Lehman has been looking into that proposal.
Florida's Attorney General filing today's challenge, saying the ballot measure is misleading. She's calling for the proposal to be rejected, but supporters say it should be up to the voters. In a nearly hour-long session, the Florida Supreme Court heard arguments about an initiative aimed at legalizing recreational marijuana. The ballot proposal, which has gained more than 1 million signatures, calls for adults 21 and older to be able to buy up to 3 ounces for personal use. Medical cannabis dispensaries could sell and distribute, and there would be no provisions for growing at home.
The Attorney General opposes ballot placement because we think in several ways this ballot summary is misleading.
The Florida Attorney General's office asking justices to invalidate the measure. One of the arguments is voters would not be able to discern the legality of the drug.
Right off the jump, the sponsor has injected uncertainty and confusion about the interplay between the proposed amendment and federal law.
The sponsor of the proposal, however, says it was written using a roadmap set by the Florida Supreme Court.
The typical voter, most voters, will understand that the federal proscription on marijuana is not at issue here. This is about Florida law.
While Florida voters approved medical marijuana use in 2016, it remains illegal on the federal level. In recent years, previous proposals for recreational use have been rejected in Florida. Now, today's arguments could be the final hurdle to determine if it will be up to the voters to decide the issue. At this point, what all of this comes down to is if the Florida Supreme Court will allow the language included in this amendment proposal for next year's ballot. What's unclear is when a decision will be made. We'll keep you updated with the developments. In the newsroom, Mark Lehman, getting results, News 6.